select the 8th floor as your destination. Under construction. In other words, no access. Leave this in place, move it, and someone could get hurt. You select the 7th floor as your destination. The anti-terrorist officers sure take their job seriously, Detective. Are you kidding? This guy's armed with an Ingram MAC-10. He's trained to listen. He's trained to use hand signals only. You select the 6th floor as your destination.
Watch it!
Boy, can he handle a mop. This is a man's man. Better keep your big paws off him. This is a working man. He doesn't have time for idle chit-chat. You select the 4th floor as your destination.
What a dork!
Fourth floor hallway, Parker Center. Grabby, aren't you? Ron Ball, bomb expert, killed in the line of duty. Carey, it's a memorial. Don't remove it. That would be disrespectful. It's a city-approved and purchased trash can. Carey, there's no need to open this up and look inside. This kit is vital to your job performance. Don't chuck it in the trash. Detective, throw money away. You work too hard to earn it. Hold your fire. The trash can poses no threat. Secure your weapon, Detective. Live rounds in a trash can? Your badge is a symbol of faith and trust to the public. Throw money away? Remember, Detective, coins add up to dollars. Purposely lose keys? That's unheard of. Those belong with you, not in the trash. There is nothing about this trash can that pertains to your case. Throw away your memories? Don't be hasty. Lieutenant Block wouldn't want you to disregard his directives. Entrance into property. The roll cage is down. Property is closed. It's locked from the inside. Besides, Carey, if it's closed, it's closed. These are the call buttons for property. You ring the bell, but receive no answer. Pressing the button, you call the elevator. You select the second floor as your destination.
Go on, get out of here. I'm busy.
You select the basement as your destination. The floor shines. The floor is as clean as a whistle. Last paint job, 1978. Parker Center office furniture, not currently needed. No time to sit and relax, Carey. You've got a case to solve. Parker Center desk, not currently needed. This isn't your workspace. Keep moving, Carey. This is bolted to the wall. You can't remove it. Polygraph, SID. Authorized personnel only. Entrance door to SID. If you want to get to SID, move closer. Leave it in place, Carey. Other people need to know this is SID. The door's closed, so must be SID. Carey, neither knocking nor pulling opens the door. The wood is smooth from years of use. Pressing the button, you call the elevator. You select the lobby as your destination. The walls are painted faux marble. Yep, feels like a wall. It's the evacuation routes map to Parker Center. Stop. This is an official posting. The ashtray designates this as a smoking permitted area. A disgusting mess today. Cigarette butts and candy wrappers. You can't take this off the wall. It's official signage. The lobby vending machine, circa 1972. If you want a candy bar, you'll need to pay first. Destroying department and city property is punishable by dismissal. Detective, this isn't one of those newfangled machines that takes dollar bills. It's coin-operated only. You drop 65 cents into the slot. Getting candy out of a machine is a little like winning a prize. Chewy, crunchy, chocolatey candy bar. Candy is merely empty calories, something you can't afford. Carey, you can't afford the calories. Think healthy. Main lobby to Parker Center. Quiet. There's no yelling at police headquarters. Stop. Holster your weapon. Parker Center is not under siege, detective. In order, the flags are the Los Angeles Police Department seal, the City of Los Angeles flag, the California state flag, and the American flag. Refrain from such action. Show some respect. Holster your weapon. That's downright unpatriotic and illegal. Dare to keep kids off drugs. Leave the banner in place. It's a source of pride for the department. Holster that weapon. Behave like a detective. The sign is placed there for the public's information. Leave it. Detective, holster your weapon. This sign is not criminal. This is the check-in desk for Parker Center, for both employees and visitors alike. The counter feels old and worn. Holster your weapon. There is no threat from the counter. Officer Bill Linder, main lobby guard.
Feeling pretty bad, Detective? Maybe the wife and I could set you up with one of her single friends. You could come over for dinner, you know, informal like.
Hello, Bill.
How's it going, Detective?
Hey, Bill, seen any good movies lately?
Well, Detective, I haven't seen any new releases. The wife and I are mostly renting videos and catching up on the summer movies we missed.
How about them Raiders?
Love that team, Detective.
You're looking healthy these days, Bill. You working out?
Well, Detective, I try, but you know it's hard to get to the gym every day, between work and family.
How's the family?
I really don't know, Detective. I've been working a lot lately.
What's new, Bill?
Well, Detective, the wife and I are planning a vacation in Paris. I love French food.
Detective, there is no justification for this tactical decision.
Yes, sir, I realize you're a detective and I'm not. Nice case, sir. I see that all you homicide detectives carry those. Detective, you're such a joker. Hey, that's not funny. Detective, you know I'm not eligible for a department car. Detective, I've been issued a pair. You know, I'm a regular cop, not a civilian employee.
Officer Linder's presence is not pertinent to your investigation.
Hey, that's a picture of you and Hickman. Too bad about what happened. You guys pretty close, huh? Having a performance anxiety, detective? Don't worry. With a little practice, you'll be a sharpshooter. Well, thank you. I was just thinking how I could use a snack. Candy's kind of my downfall.
Last night, the LAPD was shaken to its roots as Officer Robert Hickman, Police Officer of the Year 1992, was found brutally slain in a South Central neighborhood. Heading up the Hickman investigation is veteran homicide detective John Carey. Carey is best known for solving the murder of Lane Blair, the stunning actress featured in many of the action-adventure Straight Shots movies. Detective Carey has been unavailable for comment, and all requests for a formal statement from the department have been denied. However, we have been told by an unofficial source that the department is looking at this as a gang killing. As the investigation continues... Oh, wait, here comes Detective Carey now. Detective Carey, over here. Christy Bilden with KKAT. Detective Carey! Detective Carey, would you care to make a statement concerning the murder of Officer Hickman?
Christy Bilden, reporter, KKAT TV.
Could you comment on the speculation that this is a gang-related murder?
No comment.
Detective Carey, is it true that Officer Hickman's body was found partially nude? What about the reports that Officer Hickman's body has been tortured and mutilated? Detective Carey, should officers now on patrol in South Central be concerned about their own safety? Has any gang claimed responsibility for Officer Hickman's murder? Detective, would you care to comment on the cause of death? There have been reports coming out of the coroner's office that there were no gunshot wounds. Is that true? Detective Carey, please comment on the circumstances surrounding the murder. Is it not true that although Officer Hickman worked in the South Central Division, he was not on duty at the time of his death? Detective, what are your gut instincts concerning this murder? Was Officer Hickman the hero the department made him out to be? Detective, violence against the force has increased in the last couple of years. In light of last night's events, what precautions is the department going to adopt? Detective Carey, there are unconfirmed reports that Officer Hickman was working undercover at the time of his death. Can you comment on what his assignment was? Was it related to the known drug traffic in that area? Detective Carey, people are talking about your personal relationship with the deceased. It's public record that you attended the academy with Hickman and were assigned patrol status together in the Hollenbeck area. Will your past friendship with the deceased allow you to investigate this case objectively? Do you think the department is correct in assigning you as lead investigator when, in reality, you're investigating the murder of your best friend?
Parker Center, built 1955, also known as the Glass House. Who do you think you are, Spider-Man? It's National Police Week. Take pride in your profession. Why take it down? It only goes up 1 week a year. Seasonal flowers brighten the front of Parker Center. Don't pick the daisies. Bermuda grass, a trailing southern European grass. Feels grassy. The Los Angeles skyline is filled with various styles of architecture. It's cameraman Joel Miller.
Get your camera out of my face! Get that camera out of my face!
Calm down, Carey. The press has a right to interview you. You're a public servant. Calm down, Carey. Bilden's just trying to further her career, do her job. Don't give away department property, Carey. What's that all about? Chalk won't quiet her. Chalking the cameraman will not turn the camera off. You can't buy this woman off. She's relentless. Trying to buy your way out of this, detective? No tipping required, Carey. Carey, tipping is unnecessary. She knows you're a cop. That's why she's interviewing you. He knows you're a detective. No need to flash him. Detective, you can't arrest her for doing her job. Detective, you can't arrest a man for doing his job. Don't try to buy her off, Carey. She's relentless in her pursuit. Detective, he doesn't look like a candy eater. He's too skinny.
What do you think you're doing? Hey! The physical abuse I have just experienced at the hands of Detective Carey is consistent with the treatment I've received from this entire department in trying to report this story. As a reporter and citizen of this city, I fear for our First Amendment rights. I'm Christy Bilden, reporting for KKAT.
The LAPD motto, the more you sweat here, the less you will bleed on the street. Everywhere you go, California stucco. Built of stone and determination. It's rough and ready, like all the cadets that come out of the academy. Carey, you're in luck. The range is open. Don't mess with the sign, Carey. It ain't your job. Looking through the window, there appears to be room on the range for an additional shooter. This is the police academy. The windows are clean, Carey. It's the front door to the shooting range office. You turn the knob and open the door, detective.
Howdy, partner. You're here mighty early. Ain't scheduled to qualify till Wednesday. You planning on a little practice shooting today?
This is the range office at the police academy.
Hey there, partner. What you reaching for?
These trophies were won in marksmanship competitions against other cities' police departments.
Hey there, partner. You can admire them all you want. Just don't be leaving here with them.
It's Bert Arnold, Department Armorer.
You're getting kind of friendly there, cowboy. Too many nights out on the prairie all by your lonesome?
How are you, Bert?
Well, cowboy, I ain't complaining. Life's good.
What's new, Bert?
Well, not much, partner. Y'all come down once a month. Seems everything's pretty much the same as last time. Feeling kind of chatty there, partner? You ought to think about getting yourself a filly. Oh, cowboy, you trying to fatten me up? Yeah, she's a beauty, all right. Beretta 92 FS. $15 per clip give you a fighting chance, eh, partner? Partner, I know who you are. Remember, you're talking to Bert here. Well, thank you just the same, cowboy, but I live mighty comfortable on my salary. I got a home of my own, cowboy, but thanks just the same. Standard issue? Well, that there's the official way, but you don't need to ID with me, partner. I know you. Yes, sir, this here memo states you're to qualify. It's a once-a-month deal, partner.
Those are qualification forms. You fill the form out according to department specifications. Qualification Form 13.5.0. The card is thicker than paper, thinner than cardboard. Checking. You verify your signature is on the form.
Here you go, Bert.
Hey now, partner, you colorblind or something? This here's the wrong form.
You fill the form out according to department specifications. Qualification Form 13.5.1. Thicker than paper, thinner than cardboard.
Filled out and ready to go, Bert.
Thank you, partner.
Those are CCI Blazer 9mm 115 grain.
City ain't rich, partner. Pony up. Ammo costs more than a few pennies, unless, of course, you do your own reloading. Thank you, partner.
Detective, that's the headgear you're required to wear during range shooting. You pick up the headgear. CCI Blazer 9mm 115 grain. The box is heavy.
That's for you, partner. Go ahead and take it.
Department ear protectors, a must on the range. The ear protectors appear to be well maintained.
Well, listen, cowboy, you need those out on the range. You return them when you're done shooting.
Detective, it's not necessary to wear your headgear at this time.
Officers, take your field positions, please.
The range is divided into two areas, the field and the observation area. These are buckets used for spent brass. These stay where they are. It's not up to you to move them. The counter can be used to lean upon when target practicing.
Quit fooling around. Let's get on with this. Take your position.
Nicked and chipped by flying brass.
Carey, this is a direct order. Take your field position now. Officers, headgear on. Officers, headgear on. All firearms to low ready. Phase 1. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for Phase 2. Phase 2. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for Phase 3. Officers, reload.
You load your Beretta.
Phase 3. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for Phase 4. Phase 4. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for Phase 5. Officers, reload.
You load your Beretta.
Phase 5. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Gun to low ready. Prepare for Phase 6. Phase 6. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Attention. Holster all firearms.
Officer Fuller, SWAT Commander. Officer Fuller is handling a firearm. This would not be a good time for a personal encounter. Fuller looks very intent on what he's doing. Better not disturb him.
That there was some shooting, cowboy. Hey there, cowboy. You need to be returning them headgear. Thank you, partner.
Carey, you don't have time to shoot again. You have a case to solve. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The air is thick with smog today. Los Angeles County Morgue, the final resting spot. It feels cold. It's the front entrance to the LA County's coroner office. Entering the morgue always provides a sense of anticipation.
Hi, Detective Carey.
The county spared no expense to furnish the coroner's office. Incoming and outgoing baskets. Those belong to the county, not you. File cabinets full of death certificates. You could never reach those from here. It's Sherry Moore, the girl everyone adores.
Hello, Sherry. I'd like to see Deputy Nobles. Is he available?
Show me your badge. Detective Carey, you're a flirt. Detective Carey, you're getting fresh. Detective Carey, if I didn't know better, I'd think you were harassing me. Sexually, that is. Detective Carey, if you don't stop, I'm going to scream. Help! Detective Carey has roving hands. Help! You have lots of official things, don't you? Sometimes it's really fun to dance in front of a flashlight. Deputy Sam has tons of those. His gloves have baby powder inside to help them slide on. That's not your badge. Detective Carey, you don't have to tip me. I'm just doing my job.
Detective, she might not be a brain surgeon, but in this world, that's not a death sentence. Put the gun away.
You better not have me keep those for you. I always lose everything. Boy, Detective Carey, those look like fun. That's a very good picture of you. Is that your friend Bob? The county gives us an ID too, but I don't like to wear it. Sometimes it clashes with my outfit. You have an appointment to shoot your gun? I have an appointment to get my nails done. Detective Carey, a single girl like myself has to watch your figure.
Though Sherry is beautiful, it's not worth notating.
You can go on in, Detective Carey.
Sherry only requires you to show your badge once a visit.
Hello, Detective Carey. Why did the musician hit the road?
I don't know.
Because he tripped coming out of the strip joint. Go right in, Detective.
This is the way station for the morgue. You don't work here, and these aren't your things. The ultimate cold storage.
Hey, that's not your refrigerator. Don't open it.
County garbage can.
Hey, detective, leave that there. I throw things away all day long.
Do not remove. This is an official sign. Russel Marks, Assistant to Deputy Coroner Sam Nobles.
I like you too, detective. How do you tell if Sam's had garlic for lunch?
I don't know.
The corpses get up and run. Morgue employees aren't issued badges. You're lucky. Why did the idiot think he was a king?
I don't know.
Because he went to the dentist and got a crown. Gets heavy carrying that thing around, huh? The stuff we gotta carry to every crime scene, man, it's criminal. Did I ever tell you what happened to Sam's girlfriend?
I don't know.
She left him after he tried to put a tag on her toe. Oh, I have a flashlight too. Sometimes I come in here at night with it and walk around in the dark, you know, and try to scare myself. Why did the idiot tiptoe past the medicine cabinet?
I don't know.
Because he didn't want to wake the sleeping pills. We use those here. Hard to take off, huh? Why did the pessimist start wearing sunglasses?
I don't know.
He got tired of looking on the bright side of life.
His jokes might be bad, but tweaking him won't help.
How can you tell when someone's been choked to death instead of by accidental ligature strangulation?
I don't know.
By the occluded blood vessels and thyroid fracture. Gee, detective, I need a raise, but I don't expect you to kick in. It's up to the county to pay me. Okay, so a funeral director has 2 funerals in one day, and somehow the wrong clothes got on the wrong bodies. Funeral director was in a panic. Know how he solved the problem?
I don't know.
just switched the heads. Want a penny for my thoughts? Okay, here goes. Cruz de la Vaca Gorda. Why did the psychiatrist's mechanic have a bad day?
I don't know.
Because he had a screw loose.
Use of force is unnecessary at this time, Carey.
Why did the mechanic drive off the cliff?
I don't know.
Because he wanted to test his air brakes. Why drive a Chevy? I bet you're a Ford man. What do tow trucks eat?
I don't know.
Tofu. Hey, those are cool. Did you know Sam's a sailor? If he could, do you know where he'd go sailing?
I don't know.
The Dead Sea.
His jokes are too corny. No need to jot them down.
Do you know why the mechanic didn't buy the battery?
I don't know.
Because he got sticker shock. Hickman looked like a nice guy. Do you know what you get when you cross a peach and an avocado?
I don't know.
A Rudy Tooty Fruity Guacamole!
Pride in your work is important, Detective, but no need to show off your ID.
That's the kind of ID the county issues us. Do you know why Sam hates playing cards with dead bodies?
I don't know.
Because they have perfect poker faces. Candy's dandy, but none for this buckaroo. Thanks anyway. What do you call two guys with no arms and no legs hanging in a window?
I don't know.
Curtain rod.
It's Hickman's personal belongings envelope. You pick up Hickman's personal belongings envelope. Bob Hickman's personal belongings envelope from the coroner's office. The weight of the envelope indicates there are many items within.
Deputy Sam has released Hickman's personal belongings envelope. I can't accept it. Do you like my jokes?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay, because I got 1,000,000 of them.
It's Bobby Washington's personal belongings envelope. You pick up Bobby Washington's personal belongings envelope. Bobby Washington's personal belongings envelope, released from the county coroner's office. The envelope feels as though there is not much in it.
That personal belongings envelope has been released. Kinda sad. The kid only had a couple of baseball cards on him.
Hello, John.
This is County Coroner Examining Room 275A. Gray's anatomy maps. Each vein, skeletal structure, and organ is charted and coded for your convenience. Leave this up. The other investigators and detectives use it all the time. The shelf contains chemicals for flushing body fluids. Since when do you know anything about plumbing? Leave the chemicals to the pros. This counter contains a very large sink. This scale weighs the various organs from an autopsy. A lot can be learned from the weight of an internal organ.
John, I have that scale precisely tuned. Please don't fiddle with it.
The sink is large and stained a most particular shade of brown. Stay out of this sink, Carey. It's unsanitary. The morgue is filled with all sorts of equipment. Keep your hands to yourself, Carey. You're not a morgue employee. 6-inch utility knife, limb saw, fillet knife, a zipper, and various forceps and scissors cover the tray. Detective, your expertise is investigative work of a different kind. Leave the tools. Room 275A, light switch. Leave the lights on, Detective. Nobles is working. This intercom allows communication between examining rooms. Detective, this intercom system is not a toy. This tubing is used in the flushing of body fluids. The tubing is sticky. The faucet allows instant access to water. There's currently no need to flush the area. The body of your best friend now has an incision from the groin to the larynx.
John, please don't touch the body.
There's not much left to say. Sam Nobles, Deputy Coroner, Los Angeles County.
John, I feel close to you, too. I imagine the difficult times we have shared have brought us closer together, have they not?
Hello, Sam. I'd like to ask you a few questions, Sam. You got a minute?
You bet, John. Fire away.
Sam, what can you tell me about Bob?
Why don't you begin at the beginning and begin by asking me the specifics? That way I won't miss any topic you might want to explore.
Sam, have you completed Hickman's autopsy? What are your preliminary findings?
The autopsy is complete. Beyond the surface evidence, I found a ruptured gastrointestinal tract. Fluids were sampled, and I'm having toxicology tests run, including all known poisons.
Have you made a determination on the cause of death? Sam, what killed Bob?
There are no gunshot wounds on the body. There are, however, 2 injection marks on the upper left arm. The eyes have been glued shut with some form of epoxy, and there are burn marks to the face which look consistent with a cigarette burn. Then, of course, there's the missing index finger on the right hand. Torture, poison, maybe. Definitely not natural causes.
Sam, will you go over the physical marks found on the body?
Yes, there are 2 injection marks on the upper left arm, the burn marks to the face and upper torso, the epoxied eyes, the missing index finger, and then there are restraint marks. The restraint marks appear where you would most expect to find them, on the ankles and the wrists. At these points I found fibrous material, all very consistent with what you would expect to find at a torture scene.
Sam, what can you tell me about the body lividity?
Lividity appears 2 places on the body, first and most notably on the buttocks. This would indicate to me that Hickman died while sitting and then was left in that position for a period of time. Or, once killed, he was moved to a sitting position and then left for a time. The second area of lividity appears on the upper back and shoulder area, and I believe resulted from the time the body spent in the alley.
Sam, do you have a preliminary back on the toxicology tests?
Not yet, John, but I believe we'll find that Hickman died of poison as opposed to, say, a heart attack. If Hickman was killed by poison, it could have been a slow and painful and quite obviously torturous death. There are signs of stress around Hickman's eyes which would indicate that he was alive when his eyes were glued shut and he attempted to open them. Also, the burn marks on the face are a bit irregular, not perfectly round. This could be attributed to Hickman jerking or pulling away as his face and body were burned. All in all, a gruesome end.
What about fibers or hairs, Sam? Were you able to find anything substantive?
Actually, John, I was able to lift fibers from the areas of restraint. I imagine these will turn out to be rope of some kind. Of course, the body was covered in alley debris, so it is difficult to determine what extraneous materials will actually pertain to the killer or killers.
Sam, what can you tell me about the youth?
Exactly what would you like to know, John?
The boy's identification? Confirmed, and if so, by whom?
The Lucky Mini-Mart owner confirmed the body as Bobby Washington, a local neighborhood boy.
Has the boy's family been notified?
Yes, and as I am sure you can imagine, the mother is near hysterics. Her name is Bernadette Washington, and she lives around the corner from the alley. The poor woman is so upset she can't yet bring herself to come down and claim the body, or the few small trinkets we found on the boy.
Sam, do you have a preliminary on the boy's cause of death?
I counted 17 points of entry, John. The boy was mowed down, execution style. Cause of death? Gang violence, if you want a personal opinion. Professional opinion? The youth was killed by gunshot wounds to the head and body.
Has the boy's autopsy been performed yet?
Yes, it was, John. I was able to pull 3 slugs out of the body. They look like 9mm. I've sent them over to SID for a ballistics check. The body is in cold storage, waiting for the family.
Sam Nobles is a walking encyclopedia of information.
Your homicide kit is much smaller than mine, John, but that is not a judgment on my part. Remember, it's not the size of your homicide kit, but what you do with it. John, the county provides me with evidence receptacles. Keep yours. I know how strapped the city is.
Calm down, Carey. Nobles is your friend and your peer. Sam doesn't need your one pair of gloves. He has tons of them.
John, are you suggesting that I use a common putty knife to perform an autopsy? I suggest you get some rest, my friend. John, additional illumination is unnecessary. The county has spared no expense in creating a balanced environment of daylight and 5600K mercury arc lights. John, you're a real jokester. I'm alive and kicking. I would presume, John, that I have a higher salary base than you. I find your gesture a bit insulting. Tipping might work at some county or city facilities, but not the morgue, John. Not the morgue.
Detective, secure your weapon. There is enough death in here. There's enough carnage in this place. Holster your gun immediately. Sam doesn't require you to show him your badge upon each visit like some people around here. What are you attempting to arrest? Put the cuffs away.
I say, John, Hickman is a picture of health in this photograph. What has happened is just a shame. John, you're playing upon my weakness. However, I must abide by my own rules. No eating in the examining areas. Just the same, it looks delicious. I have released that to the family, John. It is good of you to take it to them. Mrs. Washington would be most grateful if you took that to her, John. She's much too upset to make the trip down here.
See ya, Detective.
That poor little boy, being shot like that? You're gonna find out who did that, aren't you? Is that your friend's personal belongings envelope? Geez, just awful about your friend, Detective Carey. Goodbye, and have a nice day, Detective Carey.